Don't Like It's Your Boy Inc. We got another episode of Cowboy Bebop. It is season 1, episode 4. No, episode 5. Yeah, episode 5. We got finally an explanation of why Spike is the way he is. So we have this guy who's worth a lot of money, and there's this bounty who's worth a lot of money. But then it's the guy that he knows Spike, and Spike owe him. We see the PTSD, right? We see there. It's really, really fucking complicated because a part of me wants to believe that this guy was a police guy, and because he was a police guy, Spike might have been an agent because Spike got martial training. He's super strong. Another part of me is like, well, in the episode, Spike goes to see like this old woman, and she knows him from when he was a kid. So was Spike was a kid? So okay, let's start. Again, we got Faye, which is annoying because now she's part of the crew or something. I don't fucking know. And there's this bounty, and Jedrak is like, no, 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 it's dangerous. It's a trap. And we know the guy that's behind it. We see the beginning scene where this guy is killing everybody, and we see that he's super dangerous. And Jet Black is like, it's too dangerous, don't take the deal. So then Spike says, oh well, I owe him a debt. And now you're wondering, what is the debt? Why does he owe? Was he a police officer and Spike was under him? Or was he somebody that, because then they go to a shop, right? And we're seeing this person, and it's kinda cool because at first we have a scene where two kids steals, right? And then you don't know what it is for. But if Spike was an orphan and they took care of Spike, it does explain why they were so nice to two kids that stole, right? It would be something that says, "Oh, that's why they stole. That's why they show the case this stole the people stealing, because they don't do that for nothing, right?" And then we know that, oh, it's too dangerous. He took care of you, right? And we're seeing the past of Spike where this guy is Spike, and the other person, which was I think his name was Nefarious. I watched it this morning. And he was another like bad person. And we see Spike and him working together. So if there was a police officer, that guy could have been like a rogue police officer. And if they were criminals and just worked together, then I will explain why Spike is something, because the old man taught him morals, taught him values, and even though he was a thief, because we know Spike isn't the morally the best person, right? So there's a chance that he was a criminal, and he was a criminal that had like a code of moral. He was a thief who was only stealing from the rich, and the other guy started killing. Then he was like, nah, you cannot kill, and then they got fights, right? So then it is all the trap because the guy actually was wanting to bait Spike to him. There's a fight, and it's a really cool fight because they're on both on equal strength, and the most important part to this episode exists for a certain reason. We're finally seeing some of Spike past. This is the first reason, and we're seeing PTSD, right? So basically, it's the nightmares and it's scene of like violence, and it could have been because the other guy killed so much. It could have been because of that, right? So they're fighting and they're on equal strength. And the bad guy, he says to Spike, he says, we're the same, we're two beasts, right? And what he's trying to say is, no matter what, Spike's gonna have to deal with that, right? And maybe that's the reason why Spike trains so much. That's the reason why Spike keeps having these nightmares, because he knows he's the same. And there's a chance for him to become like that, right? Well, if it's that the case, then it's super good. It is amazing. If it's not the case, then why? So what I think is, Spike, and even if he's never becoming this beast, even if he doesn't become this beast, the whole episode started because one of the person he owed something to is a like a father figure, if you want. I think he's like a father figure, yeah. He was taking care of him and he died, so he owed something. So if the purpose is the villain saying to Spike, you might be like me, there's a purpose. If the purpose was to honor the debt with the old guy, then that's the purpose. However, I personally think there's a magic behind it. There's this fucking clever thinking behind it. And the clever thinking behind it is, no matter what, we learn that Spike has a troubled past. Right? And this would explain why we don't get nothing about the world. We don't get nothing about the story, because the story is something Spike is trying to avoid. Spike being the main character, him trying to avoid the past means that we're avoiding the past because we're following the journey he has. We're seeing the world through his lens. And however that is the perfect explanation. I don't care how little information you give if you're able to give me a small information. We were watching Walking Dead, right? We don't know why the outbreak started. We don't know where it came from. We don't know why the zombies are here. We don't need to know because the show's like, yo, it doesn't matter how we know. We just have to survive. And your explanation is good enough for me. And I'm like, okay, I'll respect that. That's why this episode's so good. That's why I love you guys. Peace.